A good, I don't know, I guess afternoon for a lot of you, I think. Um, hope I'm not alone. If not, I don't think I'm gonna have any problem necessarily talking to myself. I just might, I don't know, fall asleep or something. I just woke up from a nap. I'm feeling like a little drowsy. Got my tea. Gonna be cozy. Um, yeah. How are things going? What is person going to work on? In my case, if I'm the person, um, I'm going to work. Oh, let me pull up my document actually. I'm gonna do some more brainstorming what I started yesterday. Yeah, I've kind of decided I'm going to do writing more times than just 1 hour every week. So doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to do 2 live streams every week, but I also was like thinking, because I was complaining yesterday about how in the mornings I'm always in a rush and I don't get to go in the Discord and write with my sprint crew. But then I was like, my schedule isn't the same every day, and maybe I could do some writing in the mornings for one on Wednesdays because I don't have any classes on Wednesdays. And even though I'm usually exhausted by Wednesday, I still get up at 5 and I don't have to hurry to go in the shower that day. So really, why not? Why not integrate a little bit of writing on Wednesday? I don't know why it took so long for me to arrive at that thought. And also the weekends are different. Possibly the Fridays are different. So yeah, I was just evolving the thought process that I started yesterday. Or was talking about yesterday. Oh my God, Sarita. Let me pull you up. Hi, honey. I'm so happy to see you. I don't know if I've ever called you honey. I'm so happy to see you. How are you? How are things? Where am I catching you right now? Are you working? Are you working from home? Are you prepared to to what's the word? To keep me company today? Because if no one else is gonna show up, I'm gonna be chit-chatting you up. um yeah, working from home. How many hours do you still have to work today? Like, wait, you are, is it 1 p.m. right now? Um, yeah. I know it's always like a lot when you're like the only person in the chat. But love that. Let's do that. Yeah. So I'm assuming, wait, 11. Oh, of course, that makes sense. Yeah. I don't know math. That's the problem. Okay. Yeah. How long is your Friday usually? Is it as long as the other days as well? Um, yeah. I was just napping and I was seriously worried that I would like sleep through Because sometimes when I do a nap, I can't predict, even when I set myself up an alarm, um, when I'm gonna wake up. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to clock in and be productive together. Um, this is the energy that you're gonna get. Oh my god, is it your first time seeing this room? Yeah. This is the room that I'm subletting in at the moment. Oh my god. Another thing that I really, 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 really need to get on is looking for another flat because I'm gonna stop flattering me. No, I'm kidding. Um, yeah, I'm gonna need another flat. Um, Beginning of January. But anyway, I'm here for like this is like a 3 month sublet and it's enormous. The room is enormous. Wait, I can show you. This is the other. I find this so fun to show people. It's like enormous. It has like this is just one half of the room. I have like a palace here to my exposure. Oh my god! Hi Melissa! I haven't seen you in so long. Hi, how are you? Yeah. So like this is the part I mean, I have my clothes and stuff. This like this brown thing, palette, whatever. That's like where the kitchen is behind me. Do you see that black thing? It's not functional, but it's like an old-timey um Kamin is the German word. Like like a fire thing, whatever. Um I know. So yeah, that's and then the other on the other side I have which you can see that. That's my bed. Yeah. And, um and yeah, it's really cozy. Have a nice carpet in front of the bed, which sometimes I like to lounge on. Always like worried that I don't break anything or like make um like drip stuff anywhere. That sounded so weird. I just mean because like I eat in my room, so I'll always sit on the floor next to the carpet so that I don't like spill. Spill is better. I don't like spill stuff. Anyway, so yeah, what are you working on, Melissa? Um, yeah. uh, that's a thing with live streams. I always like I have to try and think of the right word in the moment, and it doesn't always work out. As opposed to a video where you can like cut stuff out, take retakes. Hmm. Ooh, also, okay, so I'm going to write and you guys are going to work. Sucks for you, I'm sorry. Um, yeah. I don't know how you feel about emails. I guess I'm fine. Usually I'm fine about emails. I don't have work emails though, so that's probably different. Uh, hate phone calls. Emails are fine generally. No one asked. Mm. Yeah. So Rita, this is, and Melissa too, I think. This is the energy that people get lately in my live streams because I'm very comfortable. I no longer pretend that I'm like put together and stuff. So literally just hanging out. Oh right, and I did them today in the morning. My little because we ran out of spooky objects from my. We're gonna do them until they're gone. The prompts. So I wrote down a bunch of cozy objects, right? Yeah, just sadly I can't see you guys, but at least you can like chat with me. Uh, what was I saying? Right, so cozy objects, to transition us into the cozy times. So we got a spooky setting and a spooky sound and a cozy object. Do we want to like what's the word? Take it for a spin. Do we want to take it for a spin and see what happens? Let's see. And I'm gonna say it again, and no one is obligated in any way, shape, or form to use these prompts. But I have been having fun lately, like coming up with little like story ideas, even just in the chat, even if it like has nothing to do with the whip that I'm working on at the moment. Wait, what was Melissa? Wait, did you finish your draft? I feel like you had like a big milestone, right? Am I stupid right now? I swear it's like so many people to like try and stay up to date where they are with their projects, which is hard when you have like a brain with holes in it. Um, um, uh, Let me know. Refresh my memory, please. Like, where are you with your projects at the moment? And I'm going to um pick not pick, draw the. Oh my god. I'm sorry, that's embarrassing. Okay, so which are you on? Project Apple, right? That's the one that you were like very excited about, I think. Um, Good lord. I swear I saw your last video, and I think it's not been very long ago. Just have a shit memory. It was really nice, by the way. I don't know if you've seen it yet. Anyone who's watching right now. No problem. No problem. Yes, which makes perfect sense. I mean, an apple orchard in fall. Perfect. Okay, thank you for not um making me sweat anymore because of my shit memory. So we have a setting. Again, I haven't figured out how to like flip horizontally so you can't really read it, but we have a laboratory, quintessentially spooky. And now we're gonna draw a cozy object. A fireplace. I'm gonna say it's an object. It's like, does it count? I feel like it does. Um, Especially like, if it's like that thing. I don't know if you call that a fireplace. Whatever. You can do, again, you don't have to do anything with it anyway. I don't know. I just like It's like my little prompt. Oh, like the live stream was delayed? That's annoying. That is, yeah, annoying. And we have a sound growl. Okay, let me put that in the chat real quick for anyone who wants to use it. Prompts. Lib. The other times I like misspelled stuff or like mistyped. I feel like this is how you spell it. Laboratory, fireplace, and growl. Okay, if anyone has any sort of idea what kind of a story that could. Oh my god. Genius. Yes. Melissa, please work into your emails the words laboratory, fireplace, and growl. um, that would be an interesting challenge, especially if they're like supposed to be really professional. Um, yeah, can I think of anything? I'll put it in the chat if I can think of anything. And otherwise, I'm going to. Wow, it's already 20 after. That's crazy. I'm going to switch over to. Are you accepting the challenge, Melissa? um. Uh. Love it. Hi, boss. I did growl at the fireplace today. Thank you for noticing. That's really good, actually. Hi, I'm working from home today in front of the fireplace because the laboratory is closed. But my dog just growled and I can't concentrate. That's almost like a realistic um scenario. Love it. Thanks for playing. Okay. Yeah, they're both good and it genuinely made me laugh. um okay. Let me pull up our timer. Are we prepared? That's what makes it fiction, baby. Are we prepared for 30 minutes of this work? Am I prepared? Where's my document? Oh, let me scroll down. Yeah, I have a bunch of questions. Okay. Okay, ready? I'm gonna shut up and we're gonna see each other in 30 minutes. Good luck. Bye bye. And I'm not sure if I clicked all the right buttons and you could hear the gong, but our sprint is over and done. 30 minutes. It was weirdly, it like ran out so quickly. Yeah, let me know how it went. How did the emails go? Did you use any of the words? I was I was thinking a little bit about the prompt. I kind of really like what I came up with, and I will share in a minute. Whoops. Welcome back. It went pretty good. That's awesome. Yeah, I won't ask like the particulars of your job, how I would ask, if you were writing. But what was I saying right now? Right, so I thought about the prompt and then I was researching. So like like very, very, um, very much need to research. Like especially like I've been doing some research into pirates and stuff, but I also need to research the history of. I think I'm deciding that it is going to be Costa Rica. Sorry. Um, and like when I look in the library system and I type in Costa Rica, first of all, it's not that much that I get, and it's almost all travel guides, which like always makes me so annoyed because like I'm sorry, but Costa Rica is more than just a travel destination, you know? Um, so I was looking, there wasn't anything in the library system that would help me. I did a little search on Amazon. There are like when I type in Costa Rica Historia, like there is stuff, and there's also an interesting book that I might check out. Not necessarily from Amazon, but like just to see, what is out there. And it's like about um um like stories and legends and stuff, which would also be very helpful. But like I especially need like the history and some information about the indigenous populations and stuff. Um, because there's a gaping hole in my knowledge. I don't know anything, and I need to know things because this is supposed to kind of be historical. Anyway, so I did a little bit of that, and then I was also brainstorming some stuff about the mermaids until I fill out my like little list of questions. I'm gonna be doing that. And I was thinking about what they eat and what they hunt. And I'm going to, yeah, I think the crux of the thing is still what their relationship is to the human population. Like, is it predator prey? Is there extortion in the mix? Is it peaceful? Is it different from like sort of like mermaid tribe school of mermaids? I don't know if anyone found that as funny as I do. um, so yeah, and somehow 30 minutes are over. Um, yes, please do. Maybe they have some sort of recommendation. I didn't even think of that. That would be, you're a genius. Yes, thank you. Um, because Sarita happens to have a Costa Rican friend over in New Zealand. Or was it in Canada? I think it was back in New Zealand. Yeah, let me also share real quick. Like you can tell me whatever you want. Like chat me up as well. But I'm just going to share what I had as an idea for the prompt. The prompt again was laboratory, fireplace, and growl, and I was like, um, kind of like, okay, so uh, let's say we have a character who works in a laboratory where they create like animal mutations, and it's like sort of like a sinister place and organization or whatever. And every day they take, maybe they're like the animal carer, not so much the um like one of the scientists maybe, and they take care of like a growling thing, a scruffy growling thing with sharp yellow teeth, like something real dangerous. And the experiment is deemed a failure. Maybe because the beast, ate one of the colleagues. Um, and like the beast is supposed to like be put to death or whatever, and the protagonist who like cares for this thing decides to steal it and bring it home. And then, from not again, this is not really a story, but like maybe something in the back of a story or whatever. And now every day, every evening after work, our protagonist and their little new pet curl up in front of the fireplace, and like it's real cute, except for how from whatever else this person is doing during the day, because I'm imagining them like also kind of a villain, and like what, who knows what they do. um but they somehow provide their pet with body parts to eat, and they have them on a cute little gilded plate for their little pet. Oh, was that a weird way to word it? Well, yes, sure. You can chat me up. I don't mind it from you as at all. So yeah, that was like my little idea. Um, um, wait, what is that too? I need context clues. Um, let's say it's to my story and you're very, very impressed by my creativity. Um, yeah. What do we have to talk about? Ooh, I have to remind everyone again. I don't know if it's just, oh, thank you. It's sweet. Um, Even if it's just to Rita right now, I'm going to remind you, and anyone else who's watching right now or watching in the replay, and I'm not gonna stop. I'm banging my little drums about it until we have filled the necessary spots. We are going to do a Christmassy, wintry, cozy streamathon from the 1st to the 12th of December. And we're trying to have at least one live stream every day because it's 12 days of writing. Um, Across like different channels. We have like a bunch of channels who are people who are already participating. But we still need people to yeah, we still need you cut off my train of thought. Soon, get ready. We still need people for the 8th and for the 10th of December. The other days are also have like open slots. You can check the calendar, which is in the description of this video as well. I posted a little video with like more of an explanation and a plea and like being excited on my channel yesterday at like 3 a.m. I was a little bit out of my mind yesterday. That also has the link and everything. Did I finish my sentence? Did I say what I wanted to? I think so. So I do. I check the calendar all of the time, and so far I haven't seen anyone sign up for the 8th and the 10th. And yeah, you can check out the other days as well if you're interested in streaming. I was just saying, what am I saying? Oh, yeah, yesterday I was chatting also with Nelly, who is going to join me on the 4th of December for my first, like I'm going to do 2 for my first stream as part of the streamathon. And we were like brainstorming how we can make it cozy. um okay, so this is another new thing that you might not be aware is that I'm not very strict with the times lately anymore. It's not just down to you. Um, um, geez, what was I saying? Right, I was brainstorming with Nelly how we can make it cozy, and we were like talking about the sweaters that we're going to put on and the cozy socks and the like how I would cozy up in bed and like have a mug of um yeah have a mug of like tea, and she's gonna have um a mug of hot cocoa, and we're going to come up with other things as well. I've also seen like Ali is going to do like festive prompts. I don't know if I should spoil that, but very cute as well. Like everyone is going to come up with ideas to make it festive, to make it cozy. It's going to be so sweet and fun. Um, no, it's not you. It's not you. This is the new reality. I have to change the description of my live streams. Um, but we are going to go into our second sprint. But that is still the same. We still do 2 30-minute sprints every time. And I'm going to draw some new prompts for us. Yeah, I don't know. I've gotten real lax about everything. We have really short word barn, which I guess could count as cozy as well, but it is meant to be spooky. And an object, a cozy object. Ooh, yeah. We got a mug of tea or a mug of hot cocoa or whatever. Mulled wine could also work. And a sound, a spooky sound. Ooh, scratches. Okay, let me put that in the chat. Get ready to be working. I don't know, it feels weird to like say that because like you're not writing. If you were writing, I would be like, yo, let's do some writing and like have fun writing. But it's weird to say like have fun working, you know. Even though not everyone hates their job, obviously it's not all terrible. Hi Matteo, you came in just in time for the second sprint. I'm gonna put in the prompt for this one. Maybe you have an idea for it. Um, we have barn. We have mug of tea or whatever hot beverage. And we have scratches. I kind of love the sound ones. Yeah, me too. Me too. Um, yeah. What are you working on, Matteo, before we jump in? I'm still brainstorming about the mermaids. Um, maybe I will finish that this week. I do have the deadline with Jamila for, well, we're not going to get together next week, unfortunately, because um he's gonna do a lot of cooking for Thanksgiving, which is super fair. But I still want to make my deadline and like have all of my key questions about the mermaids answered by next Wednesday. You're not even gonna try? You don't have to, but oh, also like Melissa said, if she's not gonna come back, then she had to go to a meeting, which is totally fine. Um, but yeah, oh, okay. Mateo is doing chores. Okay. Is it I hear like is it for you part of like because you're so far so close to the end, is that does it have anything to do with the lack of motivation? Because apparently that's a thing that like people lose momentum as they're about to wrap up the story. Um, are you going to try to write though? Maybe this is gonna be like a little bit of a push. Should I push you? Um, yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. I'm curious. I hope you can like maybe like I don't know. Missing. Wait. Oh, you realize the chapter is missing? Um, God, I don't know. I don't think I have any advice about how to get motivated to finish this story. I have never done it myself. I don't know. Maybe, maybe you can try to like write one sentence. Oh no. Wait, like you deleted it or something accidentally? That's that's horrible. I'm so sad. I understand how that would like suck some of the motivation. Mm, yeah. Okay. I hope you're ready. Maybe you can like work in one of the prompts. Maybe that helps you. Anyway, I don't know. I don't think I can help you out here. Uh, oh, yeah. Book is like such a big thing. It's easy to miss something, skip something, accidentally have like, I don't know, written over something or whatever. Um, yeah, yeah, I get that. How do you feel about the missing chapter? Like, does it feel approachable to do that? Because then you only have the ending, or I don't know. Or is it more motivating to finish? And then, I mean, maybe you can just write down like bullet points of what is supposed to happen in the chapter. You finish the story. You have, for all intents and purposes, whatever, you have a finished story. And then you're going to do revision and editing and whatever anyway. So maybe you don't worry about the missing chapter in this draft and only like in the next one. I don't know if that might help. That's probably true. Yeah. Okay. Is there anything that you're excited about the ending? Or what would the reader be excited about for the ending? Maybe that can help to think about that push towards the ending. I don't know. I'm just trying to help in some way, but I think we're going to jump over. Very true. We're gonna jump over and start our second sprint. Isn't it such a cozy, cute image as well? Okay. Are we ready? 30 minutes on the clock. Let's go. Good luck. Fingers are crossed. I wish you all of the motivation and the writing mojo. Okay, and I'm going to shut up now and see you in 30 minutes. welcome, welcome back. Hi JK, welcome. You have really bad timing. I'm really sorry. We just ended the second sprint. But on the other hand, you still caught us. So, hi. How is it going? Are you writing at the moment? How did it go for the rest of you? Mateo, did you get like a pinch of motivation? Did you write anything at all? I hope you did. If not, at least you had one really funny story idea, which I'm gonna share. For the prompts, Matthew thought so. A person is visiting their uncle on the farm, goes into a barn, finds an old mug with yellowish liquid. Watch out. Drinks it. Turns out it is not tea. Drops the mug on a cat and gets scratched. Yeah, love it. This is like an everyday kind of horror. It's very good. Ooh. Oh, that's fine. See you soon. It's my fault for like running so very late, but hey, you were productive. Very, very good. Yeah, we're gonna chat later. Have a great rest of your day. I also had an idea for the prompt. Kind of in a similar vein as the other one, to be honest. So we have an eccentric immortal, at least by like we're assuming like a lot of time has passed. By today's standard, their way of living is very eccentric. And they, they kind of can't properly integrate and deal with today's society. They live in a lonely barn far out in the country, and their only companions are the ghosts of a litter of cats and a murder of crows that they used to feed and talk to. Just one old cat has survived so far. And I was kind of imagining like the cat, like the dead cats kind of like scratching and like asking for something that way, sort of. And so we have some sort of holiday, maybe it's Christmas and they no longer celebrate Christmas, or I don't know. And the protagonist makes himself like a traditional big mug of whatever hot beverage was traditional for the celebration, and also puts out a bunch, like I imagine like the floor of the barn filled with mugs of milk for the ghost cats and such. And together they watch the sun go down. I don't know, that was my idea. Awesome. Yeah, that's what I asked you as well, but let me answer. So I carried on with the brainstorming. It was going a little bit slow and like a little bit difficult, but at the end I had like it's getting clearer, the relationship between humans and mermaids. And it's like kind of ambivalent, because they kind of prey on humans for their blood so that they can transform, but also hiding the fact that there are mermaids, and that because it's known that mermaids do that to humans, make them drown and stuff. Hiding that fact, they kind of also like trade with humans, become friends with humans. I'm kind of imagining it, how we have pets, like we have animals that are pets and animals that we eat. And sometimes it's the same kind of species, and we kind of compartmentalize that. And I was thinking like there are different roles in mermaid society that like do one or the other. Yeah. I don't know. I still have to think about that. I also remembered that I wanted to do some brainstorming with Gia, who also has a mermaid pirate story, and I'm going to have to remember to reach out to her, um, because that could also help me and could be fun. So yeah, I should do that. Um, oh right, we're on the chores. That's right. Very good. Yeah. I don't know. That was like kind of the hard thing to figure out what kind of role I want the mermaids to play, and like if I want them to be more of the vicious or more of the friendly types. And I guess I decided to go with both because why not? Um, yeah. JK, how is it going? How are you doing? Did you check the calendar? Um, I'm not going to stop talking about it. We have a Christmas streamathon and we still need people. I know you wanted to be a guest, which is also awesome. And we very much encourage people to be guests as well. It's always kind of fun to like get to talk with people that you might not have been talking before. Um, yeah, and like it kind of, I also like I want it to be a proper society, not just like all the mermaids are the same and they all believe the same thing and there's no like conflict or difference in belief and values and stuff, and different rules. I was also I don't know if it was this sprint or the other one, thinking about um what kind of food do they hunt, what kind of food do they like farm basically, and like what does it look um like if they farm a school of fish or they farm snails or algae or stuff like that. And like I also had the idea that they have like octopus as pets because they're like supposed to be very intelligent and stuff. um yeah, I don't know, there are like so many interesting things that you can do, I think. um and I kind of always feel like I'm doing it wrong because I do spend a lot of time in world building and stuff, but it is a lot of the fun, like the things that I find fun and interesting. Um, yeah. I mean, if we don't necessarily have anything to talk about, we can also, whoops, um, start wrapping it up. And I'm going to remind everyone again, we're gonna do the live streamathon, Christmasy. We need people to stream, we need people to guest, and we're very happy to have anyone joining us, in the chat. It's going to be fun, and you can see, you can find all the links, the 2 links in the description. You have the calendar and you have the playlist. I already saw Ali added their live stream already, which is the first one on the 1st of December. Um, I think actually it's the exact same time that I do my live streams. So like my 8 p.m. And yeah, it's also fun because like the 1st of December is Monday, so kind of makes it even though I know some people start their weeks on Sunday, which in my opinion doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, but you are wrong. Okay. Um, yeah, I guess. I feel like sometimes I like go overboard and forget that it is about the story, not about the world. But yeah, I like it though. And like there are people like Madeline Jones, for example, who like spend a lot of time on world building and like I think she has two channels and one is only dedicated to world building and like she goes really deep. I think she also had I saw it in the other I think in Cody's Discord where I haven't been lately, to be very, very honest. Um I can't remember if she already did or if she's going to. There was a live stream with the guests for like figuring out magical potions and stuff, which like sounds so interesting. Um, so yeah, maybe you can't go wrong with world building. Right. Yeah, check it out. Let me see what it's called. Um, I think it's also like it's like her, like the thing she does professionally, I think. Do I have the wrong last name? Is it not Jones? What am I, what am I thinking? Oh God, I keep embarrassing myself. What is the name? Why am I thinking Jones? James! Oh God. Madeline James. Yeah. Madeline James writes and James World builds. I actually haven't subscribed to that and I should. Um yeah, incredible. Okay. I feel like I'm just filling air at this point. So yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up. We're also coming up to the 2 hours. Long lost are the days where I would do a 1 hour and a half stream. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me, keeping me company even while this was very much last minute. Um, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I hope that you find your motivation again with the writing, Matteo. JK, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and yeah, we'll see each other next Thursday, same time. I'll schedule it real soon. You too. Bye. Bye.